So I'm on the Tornos stand here at EMO. We're going to have a quick walk around to show you the machines that they're exhibiting. The theme of the event for them today this week is all about automation. We have the Swiss Deco here, and every so often they're doing a presentation on this machine and showing the part that is being machined in here and the whole process. And in fact, that guy's got one in his hand. If you just go down there to the right, you'll see there he's actually got one of the components that's being machined on this Swiss Deco. A really versatile beast of a machine, they call this. You've got a B-axis turret, you've got twin spindles, you've got platens with tools. It's hard to get a real look in there at the moment, but there will be other videos coming out on the channel of that machine, the insides of that machine, and the application that they're actually machining. What a lovely stand this is, a really, really aesthetically pleasing looking stand. What about these? The Swiss Nano machines. Now the Swiss Nano 7 has recently been launched. I went to Switzerland to look at the machine, and this is it. You've got a much bigger bar diameter on the Swiss Nano 7 compared to the Swiss Nano 4. You can see this for those intricate parts, those complicated parts. You can see the amount of tools, the array of tools that you have on this machine. You've got a back working spindle at the top as well. So you've essentially got the ability to do here one-hit machining of highly complicated and complex components. Let's move on. Let's look at this. They're showing how the machines, or showing the insides of the machine. Well, in fact, this one's a factory overhaul in 2019. Tornos do get involved in refurbishment of their own machines. In fact, if you go to Moutier, where their HQ is, you'll be able to see them, or the division of the refurbishment division. What about the multi-Swiss? I looked at this in Switzerland as well. This machine is changing the landscape of multi-spindle and turning technologies. The fact that you can get into these machines easily, very accessible. I know the door here at the moment is closed, but highly accessible, easy to change the tools, quick to change the tools, and the beauty of having 6 spindles means every time it indexes you get a finished component. And they're using robotics here. This is the automation theme. They're actually loading and unloading this machine using a Fanuc robot, and you'll see here this is pick and placing. The Fanuc robot is doing a great job there. It's taking, I mean, multi-spindle machines are about volumes. They are about volumes, and with this sort of solution attached to it, here you've got the trays here to actually pull out the finished components as well. With this sort of solution attached to it, it means the machine can just run and run and run, and when a part is finished, it will take it out and put it, as you can see, in one of the trays. Let's move around. We have another element or thing on this machine. Our main man's filming it. Look at him. Hi Chris, how you doing? All right. This is this model. This is the GT32 Swiss machine. Sliding head lathe, Swiss type lathe. But again, what we're seeing here is the fact that this machine is being, it's attached to the automation system behind it. So Tornos are really venturing now into new levels of unmanned running, and that's the whole, or one of the ideas about the show. Active chip breaker. This is another highlight that you can see and talk to Tornos about. When you're cutting materials, you don't want to be stopping the machine because you're getting, all swarf issues. With the active chip breaker, it means you get a much cleaner machining environment. Swiss DT26. I like this model as well. Very small machine, small footprint. The DT26 is a really good seller for Tornos. Again, you can see a healthy amount of tools there, not just for turning, but obviously you can do milling on that machine as well. And then here we have a array of the applications that Tornos get involved in, parts that are machined or made on their machines, whether you're looking at the watch industry, the dental industry, the medical industry, the automotive, aerospace. All of these industries are serviced by Tornos's machines, and I've got to say this is been a very busy stand. In fact, talking to the guys here earlier, they're 20% up on visitor traffic here at EMO 2019 compared to EMO 2017. Definitely a stand worth visiting if you're here this week.